In this video, we are going to take up one more Python program to find the area of shape by using the function. So here, the first thing is, first we are going to define a small function. So to define what? To calculate the area of the given shape. What are all the standard shape you have? The standard shape you have is a triangle, circle, then we have the rectangle, the square. So these are all the standard shapes, and I want to find out the area of these things. To find out the area of these things, these shapes, first you should have the formula with you. So then only you will be able to solve this problem. So what is that? So what is our main activity here? I want to find out the area of the shape by giving the input. So the input is enter the shape you want to calculate the area of. That is the input. Initially, what is the area? It is 0. And I have a constant. Why we have to take the constant? To find out the circle, to find out the area of the circle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. So what is the value of pi? Pi is considered to be 3.14. So that is the reason why we are giving a constant value. Pi equals 3.14. Now once you do that, now I want to give the input. So what is the input? I want to find out the area of a square. So the input is the variable if underscore input underscore equal to a square. If this is given area of square, so why we are giving underscore and underscore here? Because input is a keyword, but I want to give the input here also. So that is the reason why we are giving with a underscore. This input is different from this input. This is the standard input function, and this is the variable which we are considering as input. Input is equal to square. So what is the square area? Area of a square is L square. That means if I give the side of the area, side of the square, it should be able to calculate. What is the side of the square? L square or A square or S square or whatever it is. So that means we will going to have here the variable what I have is side. So area equals area plus side into whole to the power of 2. That is a side into side will going to give you a square, side square. So that is the area you will going to get. Suppose I want to find out the area of a circle. So LF input is a circle. If I want to find the area of the circle, what is I require? My requirement is to give the radius of the circle. So I will call this as the radius in the variable int input, because here the int input, because always the input is taken as the string. So I am converting the value into an integer. So here the radius of the circle. What is the area of the radius of circle? The area of a circle is pi r square. So area is equal to area plus pi into radius square. So you will going to get the area of a circle. LF input rectangle. What is the requirement for the input of a rectangle? The input of a rectangle will be considered only by considering the length and the width. So length is equal to int input, enter the length of this rectangle. Width is equal to int input, enter the width of the rectangle. Therefore, area is equal to area plus length into width. That is the rectangle. Suppose if you are trying to find out the triangle. LF input equals triangle. Then what is the area of the triangle? Half into base into height. So what is base? Base is equal to int input, enter the base of the triangle, and then height is equal to int input, enter the height of the triangle. Area is equal to area plus half is what? 0.5 into base into height. Suppose by chance I am using something other than the required shapes, because in the required shapes in the problem what he has given is to find out the area of a square, circle, rectangle and triangle. If you give any other shape, it should say that it is an invalid shape. Therefore, else print area, select a side valid shape, select a valid shape, print percentage point to F percentage area. So here, what is this format? This format is whatever you calculate, it is up to second decimal point. You don't want to display more than second decimal point. The moment when you say an area here, if you take the rectangle area, that area will be taken here. If you say the area of a triangle, that area will be taken here. Like that, if you have a square, that square will be taken there. So this is how it will going to have the same input, same print for all the different elif statements. So then area calculator, that is the one which you will going to consider as the function. You are calling that function here. So once you do that, so this will going to be the output. First what we do, enter the shape you want to calculate the area of a square. Enter the side of the square is 10. So here what I am doing is, here the moment when you go to the input, enter the shape you want to calculate the area. So I want to find out the area of a square. So the square, input is square, square is equal to square, yes. Then the side, I will going to take enter, that is 10. So area is equal to area plus, what is the value of area here? It is 0 plus, what is the side of the square? The side of the square is 10 into 10, it becomes 100. So that is what you are calculating here. So enter the side of the square. Now enter the shape you want to calculate the area of a circle. So enter the radius of the circle is 5. So what happens? Here, once you give the input, the area you want to calculate is circle. Area is equal to 0, pi is equal to 3.4. Input is circle. If circle is equal to square, no, it will go to skips this and comes to this. Is circle is equal to circle? Yes. Radius is equal to int input, enter the value of radius of the circle. What is the radius of the circle? I am taking the value as 5. Then area is equal to pi is 3.14 into radius is 5 square, which will going to become 25 into whatever that value. So that is the one which you are going to get it as 78.5. Now enter the shape you want to calculate the area of. Calculate the area of rectangle. Rectangle. So here, if you want to calculate the area of the rectangle, so what we do, we give the input, enter the shape you want to calculate the area. Here we are giving rectangle. Is rectangle is equal to square? No, it will go to skips this. Then rectangle is equal to circle? No, it will go to skips this also. Then it comes to this input. Rectangle is equal to rectangle? Yes. Length, int input, enter the length of the rectangle. Enter the length of the rectangle is 100. Then the width of the rectangle is 50. So area is equal to area plus area. What is the value of first area? It is 0 plus length is 100 into 50. You will going to get the area as 5000. So once it executes this, it comes out to this print function. So 100 5000.00 area. That is the one which is going to be calculated, 5000.00. Now we go for enter the shape you want to calculate the area of a triangle now. So I want to enter the triangle. So once you enter the triangle, so here enter the shape you want to calculate the area is a triangle. So area is taken as 0. Of course, pi will not going to be there. Pi will not going to take. So triangle is equal to square? No. Input is equal to triangle is equal to circle? No. Then triangle is equal to rectangle? No. Triangle is equal to triangle? Yes. What is the base? Base is, enter the base of the triangle. The base of the triangle is 100 and height of the triangle is 50. Base is considered as 100, height is considered as 50. Area will be 2500. 0.5 into this area is 0 plus 0.5 into base into height, that is 100 into 50. 5000 into 0.5, which is going to be 2500.00. So you're going to get this. Now you go for the next one. Enter the shape you want to calculate the area of ellipse. So I'm going to type ellipse. What happens? We will see. So once you type ellipse, so input, enter the shape you want to calculate the area of one ellipse. Area is taken as 0, pi is equal to 3.14. So here, ellipse is equal to square, no, it comes to this. Ellipse is equal to circle, no, it will skips this. Then ellipse is equal to rectangle, no, it skips this. Ellipse is equal to a triangle, no, it skips this. Else, print, select a valid shape. Because none of these is executing here, select the valid shape and then print percentage point to f percentage area. What is the area of that? Since it is an invalid shape, the area should be 0.00. That is what you want to get here. Invalid shape, select a valid shape, 0.00 is the area of the, because since it is invalid shape, the area will be 0. It won't calculate the area of an ellipse. So this is how you will be able to find the area of the different shapes of the solid square. Now we will going to write a simple program, the same program here. To do that, def area of area calculator. Area calculator. Area calculator. Then underscore input underscore equals input, enter the shape you want to calculate. You want to calculate area of. Next. Now area is equal to 0. Pi equals 3.14. Next, if underscore input underscore double equals square. If this condition is true, side equals int input, enter the side of the square, enter the side of the square. Then area equals previous value of area, which is 0, plus side double star 2. Okay. Then LL underscore input underscore double equals circle. Okay. If this condition is true, radius equals int input, enter the radius of the circle, enter the value of radius of circle. Okay. Then area equals area plus pi star radius double star 2. Radius double star 2. Okay. Then we have this LF input rectangle. LA input double equals rectangle. If this is true, then length equals int input, enter the length of the rectangle, enter the length of the rectangle. Width equals int input, enter the width of the rectangle. Then area equals area plus length star width. Okay, then elif underscore input equals triangle. This condition is true. Base int input, enter the base of the rectangle, enter the base of the triangle. Height int input, enter the height of the triangle. Then area equals area plus 0.5 star base star height. Then else print. Select a valid shape. Select a valid shape. Okay. Then print. Print. Cancel. Print. Percentage 0.2. Yeah. Percentage 0.2. Yeah. Percent area. Percent area. Now we will try to execute this. So how to execute? So first we will go by single. So first is enter the shape you want to calculate. So here, first one, okay. So we are not calling the function here. So that is the reason why you are not getting any output. So now we want to calculate area calculator. Okay, now we will try to run this. So without calling that, enter the shape. You want to calculate the area of what? First one is area of square. Square. Enter the side of the square. So what is the side of the square? The side of the square is 10. I will say 10. So you are going to get it is 100.00. Okay. Then we will go for the next one. I will go for a circle. I will say circle. Then you have radius 5. It is 78.50. Which is that is this one. Then I will go to find out for a rectangle. Then you go to this. Find out for a rectangle. So what is the length? It is 100. This is 50. So 5,000 you are going to get. Once you get this, now we'll come to this 100 into 50. Now we go for this. So it is triangle 100 into 50. So you're going to get it as 2,500. Now we go for an ellipse. So then you go to the last one, which is going to be ellipse. You will say ellipse. So you're going to get its invalid shape. So it will be 0.00. Now how this is executing, that we will go to see now. By one by one. That is step by step. So first it will go to this cursor, then it comes directly to this. Then it comes to this input, enter the shape you want to calculate the area of what square. Then area is 0. Then pi is 3.14. You can see input. I want to give the input. So enter this side of the square. Enter the side of the square. So side of the square is 100 or 10 or whatever it is. Whatever you give. And 10. I will say area is equal to 100. So once you calculate this, it comes directly to this. Print. So 100. Now you again, it will go back. So this is how it is going to be executed. So suppose I want to go for some other one. I want to go for a triangle first. So it goes to this. I will say triangle. Okay. So here I will say triangle. Okay. Area is 0. Pi is 3.4. Triangle is equal to square. No, it skips that. Triangle is equal to circle. No, it skips that. Triangle is equal to rectangle. No, it skips that. Then triangle is equal to triangle. Yes, it comes to this. Enter the base of the triangle. It is equal to 100. Enter. Then it will go to this. Enter the height of the triangle is 50. So then area is equal to 100 into 50 into 0.5. So area is 2500. So this is how it will going to be executing the probe to find the area of the different shapes of a area by using the Python program. Thank you.